You run at 25. You're already at 260. Forget receiving on top of that. Before week. In 10 weeks. Yeah. That's Austin saying that, Luke. Alright? So quit fucking bitching. Awesome. Yeah. Not counting fucking receiving. You got another 15 catches there for 400 yards. Yeah, and you're way more. I might just take whenever you break the record for most receptions ever, I'll probably just start taking like everything away after that. Uh, he's not at 250 before week 10. Oh, fuck me. Me?
How is he not dead?
That's funny you say that. I just got to complain about your RPS. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Huh.
Too much nuance, Luke.
No. Ah, bingo. Yeah, that'd be him. Yeah.
He just told you it's Ryan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I did. A little bit.
Ryan's also horrible.
He said both. Because I made that specification. Because I was like, that doesn't sound like Luke. I watched Luke play.
Specification.
Wait, Saquon's back this week?
Guy's name is All Diddy. I hate Corey. Fuck me. Such a one-man.
Been there before, brother.
Depending on Corey. Fuck me.
Look, I know. I know. Okay, but all right. Okay.
One promise search is it's really sad how gay people play. Night. Riot Shield. This is a school in Ohio.
Oh, nice throw, dude. Nice play, Dane. You're the man. No! Oh my fucking god, Kyle. Fucking pick that. No?
That lag. Sorry. This pulling out the knife is just crazy. People enter buildings with knives. Fix that. God, that's ridiculous.
What a ridiculous play. Oh!
What are the odds Allen Girl is a play on Anal Girl? I guess it's Alan G, never mind. No way. Really? Really? I know I missed some shots there, but there's just no way. That's so dumb. My God, that's dumb. Good for you, dude. Gotta shoot him on the way up. No, I know.
How is that a sack? I fell forward. Oh, another. That's such fucking bullshit. I gained 4 yards, and it's a sack. Like, yeah. Go ahead and challenge that. Yeah. No, I'm talking about like for dev reviews, you know. And okay. I gained 4 yards on it. I was forward.
Oh, that's a sack.
No, it was not. It was not behind the line of scrimmage. I don't fucking know, Luke.
Right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. Escapes the defender. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Off play action. It's Howell. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Throwing here, Howell. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I get it.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They go play action with Wilson.
Complete to Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. To Barkley on the check down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them, no matter how many people are put in his direction. It just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down. Al down to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Howell. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. All eyes on Zach Wilson leading his team back out for this next drive.
Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what
too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw hauled in by Washington.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings us second and 2.
On second down, Wilson.
And he'll get it right back to Washington.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. The offense on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far.
This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Blocking the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Wilson on first down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Samuel in motion.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Play action. Now Wilson. The hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. On first down, Howell. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Second and 10, Howell. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Howell looking to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Howell will throw it. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Wilson. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Byron Pringle now to return it. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at 4.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his off-season working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Wilson. To Barkley on the check down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On second down, here's Barkley. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. There's Wilson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down carry for Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Zach Wilson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw for Howell. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Howell now to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Howell. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Howell changing the play here. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Again, it's Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now Howell.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you have a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, Wilson.
He's got this to Pickens. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Wilson changing the play. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Akins hauling in the short pass.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Powell. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Powell, he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From a yard out. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. And the Washington offense heading out. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go. It's Gibson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 2nd down, Minshew. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
It'll be Minshew again. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll go play action here with Minshew. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Minshew's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's Minshew. And he'll go down. Brought down the 20-yard line. Leo Chanel able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wilson wants to throw it. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Running left, it's Barkley.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive.
And it ends